Hello and welcome back to El Primo. It's a bit early yet, but there are some developments and I thought I should probably stop by and say hi to you guys. Let's see. I have been doing a lot of maps, and this map in particular is a village. You have the old Santa village there, and there was a village more behind that one. And that is a very, very high mountain, which means emeralds, that means iron, that means a lot of stuff. So there is actually a mining office up in the mountains. And then we have had, here we have some nice maps and so on. So I've done some of them, new ones that I bought from the guys over there. We have still this one. Good. I have been doing some, well, trying at least, to make it more round, but squared blocks doesn't make things round. Pity to say. Here we have yet another business opened. No, it's not open yet. We still need those shelves. And then I have decided that we don't need the iron golems to stand in the way of people going to bed. So I've put up these chains for the time being, see if that helps. I don't see any golems up there. And we have two more people in here, some. There we have one, Bell Baker. Hold it. Baker Bell? Are you? Well, I have no idea. But you can see there is no iron golem in the stairs. That's why I put that one out. Oh yes, and then we have extended the old church, so it also have a bell tower now. And this is actually from a church close by to me called Fluda. And that one is, I think, from 1100s something. And then they extended it, and suddenly there was a baron or something that decided we need to build a real church. Yeah, but we don't want to tear down the old one. Well, we build an extension, and that extension looks like a cathedral. And if you are in the neighborhood and look around out on the neighboring plains, you see that church just pointing straight up. It's really funny to see because there is nothing out there, nothing of importance at all. Oh, that's flabbing. He's been flabbing around. So yeah, we did a little extension, and every time they made an extension, they took the newer building materials. So I thought, yeah, I'll do that too. Here they just took some colored windows they had. Here we have decided which two colors we are going to use. Here we have a hotel. A hotel and a restaurant. And now, for most of you, you might actually recognize this restaurant because this is taken from, I think it's level 2 of mine colonies. So I put a guy in here. Oh, is it Axel is working here now? Okay. It was Lundhed. Now I have probably changed his working case. So I just lifted the roof. You can't get in there. Why are you still trying that? He did it while I was doing the build. Just push off. Don't open the door. So here we have the reception. And then we have 3 doors, 3 rooms. Not much. Here we have the... So here's where you are hiding. Dang you! Get out! I've been waiting for where is Harpel? Well, now I know. Oh, so you are, of course, that one is. Harpel is by trade a leather worker. But Mats, you should be that one. Yep, I'll take it. No, it's Savannah. I haven't taken that. Oh dear, oh dear. And then we have one room here and then here. Do I need... No, never mind. Let's just put it like it is. This is the bathroom, boys. This is not... Well, c'est la vie. That's how it is. Fun, fun, fun. Next stop for Manköping is apartment housing. From over there yonder to this one, and it's going to have brick walls in between each apartment. Each apartment should be 2-floored. Shut up. I don't like the sound of the dogs anymore. That is a girl dog and it sounds like it's a wolf still. So each of these apartments should have 2 floors, and downstairs is the living room, kitchen, bathroom, entrance. Upstairs is hopefully 3 bedrooms, and then they will look exactly the same all the way around, and then they will all get a small piece of garden back here that will go probably from here and outwards, hopefully. But that's a long shot. In order to get clay to make brick, I had to do clay thingy, sort of. I haven't started that up yet because I've used it on the mason mostly. But you put normal dirt down, and then you put a flask of water on top of it. It then becomes mud, and then we have dripstones down under, and that dries out the mud, and that makes clay. We all know that, right? I had no idea. I can also make moss blocks easy. If I put a moss block in the middle there, I will, and then put some bone meal on top of it. It will make a lot of moss blocks, which is nice. I should probably put some stuff there. See. And then this one is connected to what I actually have done mostly. As you can see, I have 4 colors. Down here we have an automatic going back and forwards. These colors I'm going to use to make emblems for the aircraft. Black is for German, of course, black and white. Blue, red and white for the British and the American plane. I'm going to use what we call pixel art, not really pixel art. The things that I will do, because it's just an emblem, nothing else. I have no idea what's going on down here. Absolutely nothing. And that's about it, I think. I'm not waiting for anything. I'm doing different types of stuff. I think pixel art is the only thing that I've added. And what you can do is you clean out an area the size of a normal map. That map will then be well, you take an empty map and you put that on top. If I put one here, I will probably not get a clean area, as you can see. So it should be a clean area. Now I have chosen an area way north that takes forever to reach. I can tell you that much. And I've cleaned out one area so far. Takes a while, chopping down trees, and moving dirt. Oh yeah, I got the tiger moth now. Every time I try to build something, I want to have it in my head first. Not perfect. Not perfect at all. It can just as well be, I don't know, a crystal fight. I can tell you. And I have also started thinking on how to build statue. Because I'm going to have a statue as well of Icarus. And I'm not sure how I'm going to do this, but this is the foundation at least. I put some redstone in just because I can show you that it's modern. Now, every pillar down here was full of, yeah, those tiny ones. So I had to fight my way just to clean out this area, like that. So this is the thing that is going to be looking towards the setting sun or something like that. We'll see. I don't have it in my mind how I'm going to do that, because I don't have a picture mind as many others have. I mean, looking at Mauvais and his statue building capacity, he's just putting it up. He knows exactly how it's going to look and feel. I can't do that because I don't have that vision. I don't have that skill. Oh yeah, we were talking on Mauvais Sunday stream about it's looking empty. So now I have a row of moss blocks, testing that. And then I took these new bushes and put up. And there is also a tree over there. Nice. Nice looking. Otherwise there's not that much. I had tried to make them masters. It's not easy when they are hiding up here. Dang you. Well, that was funny. I didn't know that. And I had to shut this door totally because they took the cart or just went out here and disappeared. That's my theory. Mauvais Garcon number 1 was just going out there somewhere. Here's one guy who doesn't have a bed. Ah. Yeah, but you are not really that important. You have nothing that I need. That's my old girlfriend, by the way. Yeah, I'll put anything in here. Baker Bell and Bongo Test was the latest 2 additions. Because they are very good friends. At least was. Otherwise, I don't think I have moved some stuff. Road things is up there and not like it's important. And we are going to get a lot of copper stuff, so any copper that I find I fix. I don't agree on these bucket of lava because it doesn't really work as well. Blocks of coal works better in the long run. If I'm going to do a double chest of stone, I can't do it with running all the time. I need 64 buckets of lava and that costs too much iron. Ah, there is one more thing. Holy crap, I almost forgot. Unintentionally I discovered that there are some guy down under here. Let's see if I can find the spot. He was here somewhere. A zombie guy. That zombie guy might actually be... Oh, here we have some block. Might actually be among mine thing. So yeah, might actually get rid of that one. As you probably remember, over where that iron golem is, we had our dump. I had my dump. I just dumped anything, and it could despawn whenever it wanted because I couldn't reach it anyway. And there are many holes still underneath. Now, as long as the iron golems doesn't care, I don't care. But this one was a bit too close to surface. I can't really remember what it was here. I almost need to go back to number 1. Almost. We had the nether portal here somewhere. Then it was just empty out there. A railroad, I think. Yeah. That's how it is. Good. Take care out there, and see you next time.